Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Stonehearth and the nerds of the North. We apparently have invaders approaching. Hello. Let's go ahead and turn on alert mode real quick and see if we can get our defensive forces out there a little bit to deal with that. Shouldn't take too long, and we can probably turn off alert mode now that the ranger and the footman are heading out there, or at least the ranger is. I'm not entirely sure where the footman happens to be at the moment. Oh, there he is. Alrighty, you two do what you need to do. We have some pets we could potentially adopt here. I still really want to do this. We don't really have the means to do it, unfortunately. Anyway, this is not gonna be an issue over here at all. That fight's gonna be sorted in no time. And this structure here is so close to being finished. That's fantastic. I'm really keen to see the dining hall get up and running. I want to have a little look inside, actually, if I can. So it's going to have... Oh, I don't know what way the table's going to work in there. I'm just going to let them build it, and when it's done, I'll have a little look inside and see what it's all about. I'm definitely keen, though. Definitely excited to see how it turns out. And then I guess after that, we probably want to start working towards... Well, there's the herbalist workshop. Probably this. Probably the... storage, I don't know, just storage, I guess, building. We'll do that. Storage building, we'll give it a quick save, like so. And we can build that eventually. Now we do have the net worth for an 11th Hearthling. I think we'll go ahead and do that. And I'm also thinking it might be an idea to get another sleeping quarters. That might not be a terrible thing to do. We could always look into something like, well, we've got the, where is it? The thatched stone cottage, which I would assume has 2 beds. No, it has nothing in it, apparently. That's interesting. I would assume that this would have had something inside, but I guess not. That's actually really strange. So the thatched stone cottage doesn't have anything. What about the thatched stone hut? Possibly also doesn't have anything. I guess I maybe have to furnish them myself? Okay, I mean, I could do that. I think I might see about getting a couple of cottages in, though. That might not be a terrible idea. We could put a couple of them over here. So one just there and another one next. Oh, it does have 2 beds. Okay, I kind of like that. I think that's quite nice. So we'll go ahead and get another cottage. And we can throw it just, let's see here, about there, I guess? Yeah, that sort of works. It'll give us 2 more beds. As for the little thatched stone hut, it is just a smaller building, really. So we could look at getting 1 or 2 of those in. Wouldn't be terrible, I don't think. So maybe one of those could go there, and we could put another one next to it. It's got 1 little spot for sleeping in, which seems all right to me. So let's go ahead and just get another one and go, I think, there. And hopefully those aren't going to be sort of connected, because if they are, that's going to be awkward. No, they're not. That's perfect. I think that'll look nice. We'll get that built eventually. It doesn't have to be anytime soon. This place is so close to being done as well. And we have more invaders. It's looking like more of the undead. All right. Let's have you guys just head over there and start attacking whatever you want to attack, really. Let's also see. Can I see inside this to see what else needs placed? Looks like it's still going to be another table. And that might be it. It might just be that one table needing placed there. Now, for this... What is it? A tannery and wilderness supplies? We could get some bolts of leather. I don't know if I will bother. And apparently we have bronze breastplates. Interesting. We also have quite a few weapons, actually. I'm quite surprised. I'm genuinely quite surprised that the blacksmith is doing so well. That's great. That is really, really good news. Let's go ahead and slice into the terrain here. It looks like the mining is going according to plan. They are going to be there for a while. There is a lot of space that needs mined out. They are going to be there for quite a while, but I'm actually kind of keen. I'm kind of keen to see that that get done. Also, I'm realizing, oh no, I've just got that cut away. There we go. Hopefully we can get this finished today. I'd really like to see this building get finished today. Just need one table in there. I don't see anyone moving it though, so I'm not really sure what the priority is going to be on it. Maybe we just need more stone. Maybe the table hasn't been built yet. Let's have a little look at the mason. Daily updates here as well. That net worth is getting harder and harder to achieve, but I'm sure we'll do it eventually. Let me see here. Let's take a little look and see what's going on. So, you guys are all mining. I think what I might do is say that you are not gonna mine. You can do literally anything else. Literally anything else. So let's see here. That's a stone table. Can we go ahead and queue one of those up? I would imagine we have one. We have one here. Why isn't it being placed? Huh. That's very strange. That is very strange that the stone table isn't getting put in there. Okay, that's fine. Since it is just one thing left to place in there, I think we can probably go ahead and start construction on the storage building. So let's go ahead and get that underway. It is gonna take a while. I think that's safe to say, because it is exactly the same building as this thing over here, and this thing over here did take a while, but the good news is that this will technically mean I can probably get rid of one of the stockpiles. I guess. I can get rid of one of them at least, which is, I mean, that's only going to be a good thing, so hopefully we can get that done nice and quickly. And I'd also really like to just see more places for the Hearthlings to sleep, because the general mood at the moment, I mean, everyone is content. Everyone's content. They could be happier, though. I mean, they don't like how windy it is. They don't like that their beds are shared. They don't mind their bedroom. They like the cooked meals. They had a great talk, but it seems that in general, you know, bland meals. This guy's actually doing all right. Shared bed. I mean, what do you... So you love snow poppies. You like plushy toy rabbits and clay planters, and you actually dislike the stone cauldron, which is great. You're a farmer, that's fine. So snow poppies are something that you really like. You actually love the herbalist lab, which is annoying because you're a cook. But you like frost snap planters and large crates. You like the iron banded supply bin, twin rustic lampposts, and you actually dislike that. We don't know what you love, but you like comfy chairs and clay dining tables. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of stuff around here that they kind of seem to like and they kind of seem to dislike. I'm wondering if I could maybe just get some things in here that they're all sort of gonna like. That might be an idea. Anyway, Ronia appears at the edge of camp, smiling, arms spread to encompass all that has been built since her last appearance. "Stars bless your learnings," she whispers. "Shall I hear your tales?" "Yes, please." She taps her brooch. "The library is pleased with your progress." She bends and touches the stones of your hearth. "Now it is time to choose the beacon that will represent your settlement." Her voice takes on a gravelly cadence. "Teacher Sid saw the hearths as earthly stars, lighting our knowledge of the world. Since the time we turned our backs on the phoenix, they have burned to show the heavens we know our... Let's try that again. Let's try it. Since the time we turned our backs on the phoenix, they have burned to show the heavens we know our place in the cycle of the hearth." She waits for the appropriate response. "Wisdom guide us." "Valen teaches that a home is a bulwark against," I don't know what that word is a bulwark against the elements. A place to find succor and friendship. The hearth of cheer draws together all who seek to create a warmth that no blizzard can dissipate. A hearth of the makers is for those who believe that a house is a place of learning and creation, and that the things we build are best traded so we may all grow wise together. At last, the Hearth of Glory reminds us that to survive in the farthest reaches, we must hone our bodies and minds to the utmost, for anything less is to fall prematurely into the cold. Ronia concludes, cheer, makers, and glory. The choice of your path lights the way for all who follow you. In Valen's wisdom, and under the auspices of Firn, Nut, and Civ, we choose. What do we choose? What do we choose? The Hearth of Cheer will boost daily update net worth based on the overall morale. That seems like a terrible idea. Although a random buff could be good. So this will be 5% daily interest on any coins up to 300 per day. That's not terrible. Will boost my daily update net worth based on gold coins on hand. Interesting. And Glory will let me summon increasingly difficult enemies. Each rank defeated will boost the net worth. I feel like this might be the one, even though morale isn't amazing. Or I don't know. I think makers. We'll go makers. Interesting, interesting. You want 4 wooden swords, you're gonna be 3 moles. Nope. Okay. So we need more gold. We need to make more gold. We need to spend more gold. Consider it done. Consider it done. We will certainly try. We will certainly try. Why is this still not done? I'm so confused about why this building isn't getting finished. It's very, very strange. So you two are having a chat over there. You know what we need to do? I feel like we need to get more lights in here. I feel like more lights, possibly also worth... You know what? I think we need to move all of our workbenches, I think, need to be moved as well. I'm going to move them over this way so that they're sort of all essentially in a little town square. Eventually, these guys are all going to have their own little buildings. But until then, I kind of just want everything in the one area. We can bring in a 12th Hearthling, which we are going to do. So that's fantastic news. Let's go ahead and move the loom as well to that spot. Let's go ahead and start moving the cook's stuff as well. We'll move it over to just in front of the storage building. And this way, we can actually just have everyone over by the new buildings, which I think is going to be a better idea. The forge can be moved to... I'm thinking here for the time being. And I think we'll move the anvil over beside it as well, of course. So the anvil can go there. The mason's workbench is going to move down beside the anvil. And the herbalist lab is going to move, I think, up to about there. And that should be fine. I think that's all of the benches moved, which is great news. I do think, though, we need to get ourselves a mason's pedestal. So let's get that crafted, because I believe we haven't really been doing anything with that for a while. And I'm realizing that we might not have been needing it, which is a bit weird. But I want to go ahead, I think, and get a bunch of these candle holders. I like this thing, but I think the candle holder is going to look nicer. So let me maintain, I'm going to say 10 of those. And let me also go ahead and place the pedestal, which I think has changed. It used to have like 2 towers at the back of it. It doesn't anymore, which is a bit odd. So let's see. 4 wooden swords for a stone mole. Nope, we are not doing it. Oh, that's a lot nicer than the old pedestal. It's got some runes in the sides of it as well. That's really nice. I like that. I do like that a lot. It looks a lot better. I'm still annoyed that this building isn't finished, but... Oh, hello. Oh, that's bad. Okay, we need to do some micromanaging here. Right, focus on the little guy. Focus on the little one. Let's see if we can get him murdered. Nice and quickly. Then the other little one. I know the big guy is wrecking my footman right now, but if we can kill this guy, we can focus on the big one. Which should be beatable since we have 2 people fighting it, but this could be rough. This could be rough. Okay, it's down to half health. My Hearthling's taking a hit there, that's fine. My Hearthling is really hurting there. We might need you to start kiting. Go. Start running, start running, start running. Let's just have this thing die. It'll take no time at all. Let's just get another couple of shots, and everything is gonna be fine. That's probably not a good idea, you run in there, but okay. Yeah, that was a terrible idea. There we go. All right, so footman level 2 has been achieved. That's great. I mean, the footman is, yeah, needing medical attention. Definitely needing some medical attention right there. That's not so good, is what that is. That is really not so good. But we'll keep you guys building. This building is actually going a lot quicker than the first time we built it, which is great. The only issue is it doesn't have beds, so at least we'll have storage. We've got that going for us. That is sort of a step in the right direction. I am looking at these though and thinking we might just, I think I might just say build it. And I think I'm going to do the same with all of them, even though it's going to be a lot of stone and it is going to slow down the building process. I'm going to say build them because they'll get done eventually. They will get done eventually. And I think, honestly, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do the same with all of them. I'm going to say just start building everything that we need to build here, because I think that's going to be a good idea. So we'll start working on everything. It's going to take a while, but we'll get there. The net worth is actually getting there as well. The food is doing fantastic, so this is coming along nicely. Let's go ahead. We've actually got plenty of people building. We could probably say, I think that you are, I don't want you doing any mining. I don't think I want you doing any mining. We'll let you guys do some mining if you want to do some mining, but the people with jobs aren't going to be going into the mines as well. And I think that's fair enough. I think that'll work out. As for the trapping sites, I'm actually thinking I want to move those. So I'm going to move this spot. This is going to be the small animals, and then this is going to be too big, basically. That's great. So that'll be small animals. Can I get a trapping site over here in the trees? I actually can. That is going to be the bugs. So there we go. 2 new trapping sites back there. I'm going to go ahead and remove this one and remove this one. The stockpile is going to get removed here and here. And I'm going to move those to be one right there and one right there. And that should be fine. So it just clears this area out a little bit. I'm hearing something stomping around out there. Yeah, that's bad. How are my warriors doing? I am not sure. I need them to move, though. Yeah, they're not doing very good. They are not doing very good. All right, so you're going to have to die. And this is going to have to die. Which should be a bit easier. This guy is on decent health. We're probably going to have to do some kiting, though. Let's just try and kite this thing around a little bit. Just kite it around a little bit. This is fine. This is all under control. Uh-oh. Actually, I don't think that thing's going to be able to get close enough. There we go. I think we're fine. Yeah, there we go. No problem. Perfect. All right, so all of this stuff is obviously going to have to get moved. The new stockpiles are going to have to be stocked, but this is all right. Let's go to my weaver then and see what exactly you can do. So we need bundles of fiber. What I'm thinking is that we need to go to our farmer and see what exactly is going on. And I'm going to stop doing this little pattern here. It's not a bad pattern to have, but it's so tedious to get it working. So I'm going to just do 11 by 11 fields, and we're going to go sweet potato and sweet potato. We don't really need to conserve space. It's not like we're running out of space. So I think we'll just do the normal fields. They look a bit better anyway. Well, I take that back. I kind of like row upon row upon row of crops, but it's so tedious. So we'll just do things this way. Oh no, the goblins are here. Ha-ha! You, the new kid in the Great Red Territory. This means me, last new kid. Take you to lunch, or take your lunch. Lunch metaphor. You make for us, or else. 9 juniper logs, 31 hunks of stone, and 5 stone doors. Okay. We have the logs, we don't have the doors. So let's go to the mason and say, I need you to do me a favor. We need 5 stone doors. And we kind of need them soon, honestly. So they are going to have to be up there as a priority. So get them right up towards the top, please. Otherwise, the goblins are going to go to war, and I don't think we could win a war just yet. We are by no means strong enough to win any kind of war at this point. It's going to be a long time before we can. So where's this door? There's the doors. Keep moving them up. We have a lot of things queued here. We have a lot of things queued up to be made. Good lord. The mason's going to be busy for a while. Let's see. So there's our 5 doors there. Get them a little higher up. There we go. So they're not the top priority, which is great. So let's go ahead and try and get some lights in here, because that is a thing I want to do. So we have actually got a bunch of these. Got some nice quality ones too. But what I want to do, I think, is I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to put one. I don't exactly know where. Can I get one in here? I could probably get one there, so we'll do that. And that'll just light the area up a little bit, I suppose. It'll just add a bit more brightness. We could do one, I'm thinking there. And we can get more farms in there at some point, which I think will be a good thing. And let's see, speaking of farms, I guess we could designate some more growing zones, even if we can't do silkweed, frost snap, or pine just yet. So there we go, we'll do that kind of thing, just get the growing zones sort of established at least. And I think I might also move the hearth. I'm gonna move it into sort of the center over here, along with the banner of cunning. It can go there. Oh, we can get a 13th hearthling, let's do it. Bjorn Gunner. You know what? Bjorn Gunner, you're actually quite strong, so I'm gonna say that you... Oh, you need to be an archer. Oh, that stinks. Okay. Okay, what about our current archer? You're a level 3 archer, so you can actually upgrade to a footman. Then Bjorn Gunner can go ahead and become an archer. So Bjorn, if you wouldn't mind there, bud, go become an archer for me. And we'll have 3 people that can do some fighting, which is probably going to be a really good thing. So there we go. You know what we also need to look at? We need to look at our blacksmith. Because the blacksmith, well, you're the right level, but we don't have steel. But we can make some steel. So let's try and maintain 10 steel in inventory at any one time. And then immediately go ahead and craft one of these. And then we can get a carpenter, which, as far as I'm concerned, is fantastic news. So I'm very, very excited about getting a carpenter. Because we could get a potter. But I'm gunning to get, someone in every job. I want to see an engineer. I really want to see what a geomancer is and what a geomancer does. I'm also wondering, where is the goblin camp? Is that the goblin camp? No, that's trees. What is that? A boar. All right. Probably don't need the basket of bins, I'm going to be honest. Is the goblin camp anywhere to be seen? I'm actually just not... Oh, hold on. I think I see it. Yeah, I do. Now that's interesting, because technically the goblins up here won't be able to reach me. So I'm wondering if I even need to worry about them. I feel like the answer is a solid probably not. Which is good. I'm not going to complain about the goblins not being able to get anywhere near me. That is really good news. Also, seeing a footman go around with a spear is kind of really cool. Also, that one with the shield. These guys are getting upgraded nicely. I'm really liking that. Now, let me have a look at you. So you are level... You're a level... No, you're not level 2. You're currently level 1. Okay. Well, I'm thinking my farmer could probably do a bit more. So let's say sweet potato, and let's just have you go nuts on the sweet potatoes. Let's see if you guys can, you know, level up a fair bit. Because that'd be nice. I love that the cook is just going nuts on that as well, but there we go. So are you actually getting experience from doing that? That's kind of what I want to see here. I feel like you're not. I feel like you only get experience when you harvest things. Which makes sense. That does make sense. So we'll let you go about your business. We've got the extra lights in here. They're actually not doing much. But the hearth in the middle is quite a nice touch. That's definitely a nice touch. Let's have a little look up here. The mining's taking its time. Everything is generally taking its time. I feel like we may have also just run out of stone on... Yeah, we did. Okay. Let's see if we can get a dedicated miner then. So we've got quite a few people building. Let's have these guys just do mining for a while. The goblin has returned. We don't have what they need. That's awkward. Okay. You know what, Chieftain Hikey Armguard? Or Hockey Armguard? I don't have what you need. I've changed my mind. What? You now have my stuff? This is not the voice of a goblin, but I'm not doing one. You now have my stuff? Blood, stabity, and vengeance! Yes. That makes sense. That makes sense. The goblins are not going to be happy that I don't have their stuff, but I don't even know if the goblins can attack me. Because they're up on a hill, and I'm not, so we might actually be okay. We might actually just be okay. The goblins might... Like, this might be one of those situations where because they can't get to me, I can sort of just sit here and wait, really, until I'm ready to fight the goblins. So we might be okay. Anyway, let's take a look at the weather. So today is going to be sunny, tomorrow is going to be sunny with snow, and overmorrow is sunny with snow as well. That makes sense. It is, I would assume, winter. Yeah, winter. So it ends in 28 days. We've only just entered winter. Ouch. That's rough, man. That is going to be rough, but let's have a little slice and see what we got. Mining is definitely going ahead. We've got wild game sighted as well, so let's go ahead and grab... Can I grab someone specific? You. I want you to come out and go hunt that for me. As for the daily update, we could bring in a 14th Hearthling. I think I am going to, because we have got the food. Magnus Crochet is here, which is great news. Go ahead and hit that thing for me if you could. Let's get it killed. There we go. All right, so we can get that in at some point. Are you going hunting again? You actually are, which is great. There we go. We'll let you finish that off if you want to. Not sure if you're gonna, but that's all right. Let's have a little look at Magnus. So Magnus is actually very good body and spirit, which is fantastic. I'm gonna say you can not bother building, but you can mine for me, if you wouldn't mind there, bud. So you go ahead and go off to the mines and do what you must. We'll get a bunch of stone in here, and eventually all of the structures that we have under construction will be finished. Oh, a thief. We have a thief. I feel like we don't have a thief. I feel like the thief is on the cliff. The thief can't actually reach us, so we're fine. I'm not really worried about the goblin thief. It seems that the goblin thief, yeah, is gone. Okay, let's have a look at the trader. You want 5 wooden swords for a comfy bed? Nope, we're not doing it. We are not doing it. Oh, is this building done? Have we got the dining hall? I think we do. Oh, we totally do. Look at this. All right, we actually got our dining hall up and running. That's fantastic. I'm really pleased about that. So that means that they will actually have somewhere nice to sit and eat. I mean, their moods aren't all amazing, but Okay, so cramped environment, sun's too bright, bland meals. So the cramped environment, I would assume, is from mining, possibly? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure why they've been complaining about a cramped environment. I'm not going to worry too much about it. What are you hunting there? Raw pork. Oh, it was a boar. They went and killed the boar. Fair enough. I mean, more power to them. In the meantime, let's go ahead and say we want to harvest this and harvest all of the plants that we have around here because I think we might need some of them. I am not seeing all that many plants around here though, so I think we really are going to need to do some work in terms of getting more of this stuff specifically. So hopefully that's the thing we can do. Hopefully we can get the farmers to a good level where we aren't necessarily going to need to go out and harvest all this sort of stuff. Hopefully. It's probably going to take a little while, but that's all right. Let's see here. Anything else we can harvest? I don't think so. That's fine. Everybody's going out to do their thing. These guys are getting some flowers. They'll hopefully get some of the other stuff that we need for like the weaver and the like, and hopefully someday we can clean this space up because it's absolutely filthy. There is so much doodle chitin lying around, or chitin, or whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it. Whatever you call it. There's a lot of it, and they're just not moving it right now. So hopefully one day they will, and hopefully one day we'll see a lot of these buildings get finished, but I feel like it's not going to be anytime soon. I feel like we're probably going to have to pause the construction on quite a few of these for quite a while. Anyway, ladies and gents, I think that's going to be it for today. This building actually isn't finished. There's a hole in the roof for some reason. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure why that is. The building is done. The building is oh, it's the slice. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. We have got invaders. No, we don't. I was gonna say, I'd be surprised if they were coming from that direction. But yeah, ladies and gents, I think I am gonna leave it there for today. I might leave a little bit of time between episodes just for the construction to get done. Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe just like an hour so they can build stuff. I'll not bring in any new hearthlings and I'll try to avoid going to war. But I think letting the construction just pass by between episodes might be a good idea. Either way, ladies and gents, it's been my pleasure as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.